monsters abound here. A better Total War YouTuber than, say, Dominic Littlewood, presumably. Got nothing to back that up with, but I still feel, despite everything, it's fair to say that beyond reasonable doubt, I'm probably better at Total War than Dominic Littlewood. But you know what, Dominic? If you think differently, you come and have a go at Total War, obviously, nothing else. Welcome back to Total War, Warhammer 2, Mortal Empires, and part 35 of my Kroq-Gar campaign. We've got a little man here standing in a wall, kicking up a storm. Look at him go. He's loving it. He's loving life. Well, he's dead, obviously, but he's still kicking up a storm. So, we're moving on Khemri. We've got Cholai, Honeysmacks, and Kroq-Gar heading towards Khemri. Honeysmacks and Cholai having won a crushing victory outside Numas and have broken the Tomb King lines, and we're now heading straight for their capital. If we can take Khemri, I feel like we should be able to finish them off, because at that point they would have lost a lot of very important structures that allow them to recruit some of those nasty units that we have trouble dealing with. Now, they do still have some buildings, but it should limit the amount of units they can use, because if they're just going to throw skeleton spearmen at us, not a fucking problem. Saurus will eat skeleton spearmen for breakfast, so that should be no problem. Now, the only slight issue might be that Kroq-Gar, I'm hoping this is a crossing battle. If they decide to throw everything they've got at Kroq-Gar, he might be in a little trouble. He might be in a little bit of trouble, but I'm still feeling fairly confident that he could win that. I feel pretty confident. And if he can win that fight, then taking Khemri should be like taking a city from an ancient skeleton civilization. Probably. Oatmeal. Hello, you're up there. Let's oh, actually, can we steal some tech? Good job. Thanks for that. Good job. Nice. Stealing tech. You can have Wild Heart. Rice Krispies. Where has Archaon? Is he still there? Wow, Archaon's army is not looking petal fresh, is it? That's looking a little bit down in its luck. To be honest, the forces of Chaos as a whole haven't done great. First, Archaon split off from the main force to take Prague, and it looks like he destroyed Prague only for the Kislevites to nip in and resettle it while he wasn't watching. Interesting tactic. And then the rest of the Chaos Force, Kolek and I think it was Sigvald, got beaten up by Wulfric and Throg. Which is a bit of a... I mean, that came out of left field for me, because I did not see Wulfric and Throg saving the world from the end times. But apparently that's what's happened. There we go. Special Agent K, you can flap over here if you wouldn't mind. Thank you very much. No reason, really. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see if Kroq-Gar is in trouble. Or not. Weetabix, of course. And we've got Snap and Crackle. No Pop yet, though. Must check to see if Pop is available. We need to find a good Pop. And it has to be a skink. You can't have a Saurus Scar Veteran called Pop. It just doesn't sound right, does it? Oh, looks like Sarthoriel is he laying it? No, he's encamping. Interest. Oh, of course, the Chaos Forces can't ambush, can they? Oh, Sigvald wasn't in. So it must have been just been Kolek they beat up then. So they beat up Kolek. Although both Wulfric and Throg took a lot of damage dealing with Kolek, but they still managed to kill him. Now, some people might think that the Norskans killing Chaos is a bit out of character, but actually, just because the Norskans worship the Chaos Gods doesn't necessarily mean that they're fully on the side of Archaon. Okay, lots of shenanigans going on in the jungles as Skrulk and Papa Mazdamundi continue to joust back and forth. Oh, this might be interesting. Cetra is disappearing off northward. Okay. Now, Lord Porridge with Applesauce has been spotted. Kroq-Gar has lightning strikes, so we could actually pick off some of their armies. If we can capture Khemri in this coming turn, then we can hunt down Cetra. I find it weird that Cetra's just left. He's just gone off. Maybe he's evacing because he knows that he's going to be in trouble. Okay, so let's start proceedings. Okay, that looks like a nice, easy army to kill. So let's start with that one.
My faith in you wanes.
Oh, they do have that Tomb Swarm. I hate Tomb Swarm. Okay, no problem. Right, let's go for that. Lightning Strike. That looks much more in our favour. Okay, there's going to be a few battles coming up, and let's start with King Senurus. That guy. Yep, him. We need to kill this army with as few casualties as possible. Because the more intact this army, the easier it's going to be to take Khemri next. We wade across the river. We've got our Horned Ones on the left flank. There's the companions there with their blinding banner and the pterodons flying overhead. You've got to be a little bit careful because there's quite a few archers in this army. Including one of those sodding bone giants who Boom Barry has opened fire on and tickled him. That is a legitimate tickle. Good job, Barry. That's stirring stuff. I am impressed. Keep up the good work. Another tickle. Look at that. At this rate, in about 5 years, you would have killed him. Nice work. So, Kroq-Gar and the Tomb King going at it. And it looks like Oh So Simple's coming in to help as well. That's nice. In fact, it's a big old pile-on. Tomb King getting hit from every direction, taking huge amounts of damage, and going down pretty quickly. That's nice. Meanwhile, our infantry is moving up to support. Our Horned Ones moving around on the right flank. You can see we've hit their Nehecaran horsemen, blind them. Going to smash into these skeleton spearmen that are already starting to crumble. Kroq-Gar's in amongst the skeleton spearmen over here, bombing them from above as well. The enemy lord is down already. He went down like a ton of bricks. And with his death, the rest of his army is going to start crumbling almost immediately. We're just wading through them, debuffing them with Curse of the Midnight Wind. They've got 0 melee attack and no armour. Osiris are just chewing their way through them so easily. Just a few stalkers trying to move up to support. But in come the Horned Ones, and they're blinded. They have no melee attack, very little melee defense, taking huge amounts of punishment. They're going down very quickly. The Bone Giant is really the only thing left standing, but Cheerios and Milk are trying to change that by headbutting him. That was brutal. Okay, 14 losses. Not a bad start. Let's kill and eat for the replenishment. Obsidian Amulet, that's very... well, that's alright. Right, okay, so they've got an army garrisoning the city. They've got 2 minor. Okay, I think we could march and then hit this. I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to march. It is going to make our units tired. But this is the perfect time to hit Khemri. Why is one of the armies not in range? Who isn't in range? Who isn't in range? Kroq-Gar. Oh, okay, Honey Smacks. So Cholai is not in range. Why the tits not? Cholai, what are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? If you come... That's it. Just come and cozy up. That's it. Come and cozy up. There we go. Right, that's better. Now we've got everyone. Okay. It's still going to be a tough battle, especially because we're not bringing any siege towers. We're literally just going to hit them with everything we've got. So the garrison is quite beefy. The army is mostly skeletons. So, okay, I'm feeling pretty optimistic. We might lose some units here, but if we can take Khemri, then it's just basically mopping up what's left of Cetra's forces. So we finally made it to Khemri. After Kroq-Gar's fantastic battle, we can now take them on with only a few reinforcements rather than a lot. They've still got an entire stack here, plus the defences, plus some reinforcements. But I think we've got this. Pterodon's doing a little bombing run overhead. They're taking a lot of damage though. Dino squad knocking at the gates. Is anybody in? And reinforcements pouring onto the battlefield. There's Cholai, Don Graham's. Honey Smacks is there somewhere as well. There he is. There he is. And the Horned Ones and Companions are moving around because we've got the Chameleon Skinks hidden over on these sand dunes over here. So we're going to try and get them up onto the wall and then we can take the gate. Talking of gates, the gate's down. And Dino Squad has entered the city in their usual style, which is mass carnage. So we've helmed a Discorded. That's reduced their melee attacks to, 0. They do have quite a few NEcrosphinxes, including the Sphinx of Yuskuf. So he's quite nasty. They've got 3 of the bloody things. That's too many NEcrosphinxes. Meanwhile, our reinforcements are climbing up the walls. Literally climbing the walls. Well, actually, these are the infantry. It looks like Cholai's just hanging out outside. He's just having a little break. He's probably getting into character. He's probably getting into the mindset of charging through the gate. What is his motivation? It's to charge through the gate. He's working on that. That's fine. We're going to let him work on that. Infantry pouring onto the battlefield. We're going to overwhelm them with sheer weight of numbers. And meanwhile, the Pterodons, although taking a lot of fire, are doing their best to take out these screaming skull catapults. What's causing them the damage? It is these Ushabti. Where are they? There we go. The Chosen of the Gods. So these guys have this nasty sort of shotgun attack, whereby their missile attacks sort of explode into multiple shots as they reach their target. Quite devastating to Pterodons, it turns out. As our units climb up onto the wall, they can come down off the wall, and then we end up surrounding the gate defenders. As you can see, there's Temple Guard unit moving in. It's still absolute chaos at the gate here. Bodies everywhere. There's NEcrosphinxes everywhere. Enemy reinforcements are arriving onto the battlefield as yet more armies pour on. So we've now got 2 more Tomb Kings having arrived. In they come. Better late than never, I guess. Pterodons have taken out one Screaming Skull Catapult. They're trying to take out the next one, but these Chosen of the Gods are doing Nasty, nasty damage. Down goes another one. Got to be a little bit careful there. The skinks, comedian skinks, are up on the walls, and no one seems to be too bothered about them. They're just sort of like picking off skeleton warriors. I don't want to come down into the city gates area because of these skeleton archer chariots. I can just tell you what they were going to do. They charge right over my poor little comedian skinks and turn them into roadkill. Back at the gates. There's NEcrosphinx down there. And this one's... oh, that one's down. 2 down. Just the Sphinx of Yuskuf to go. It's currently eviscerating a Kroq-Gar. Need to take him down. We've almost finished them off. As you can see, we've got them surrounded here. Temple Guard. Got them surrounded over there. Let's crunch up Cornflakes. He's up to 239 kills. Reinforcements entering the battlefield now. Blocks of Tomb King infantry. Although it's just skeleton warriors. Skeleton warriors, spearmen, skeleton horsemen. Nothing too bad. And as we... oh, there's a Tomb King. He's running away now. Oh, is he coming back? He's coming back. He's coming back. He's actually killed quite a few. 32. What a dick. Some reinforcements have climbed up onto the wall over here to get rid of some of the skeleton archers. And yet more infantry just waiting to enter the city, should we need them. A couple of skink chiefs just outside, just keep an eye on things. And having completely annihilated all 3 of those... there's the Sphinx of Yuskuf on the ground over there. And we've got some more infantry moving in. So now we're just going to do what... well, we're going to do what Dino Squad does best, which is trample the shit out of everyone in their way. Although first in is Skinkberry. Apparently Skinkberry forgets he's not on a Stegodon, like some of his fellows, some of his colleagues, and decides to charge anyway. Well, fair enough. I mean, it's always dress for the job you want, isn't it? So he's just charged in like he's on a Stegodon. Because that's going to make me think, that guy, that's the kind of guy I want on a Stegodon. And we will give you one. Trust me. And a Stegodon. So we've got Oh So Simple and Kroq-Gar and Cholai just mauling their way through infantry. The infantry seem to be falling back. Apparently they've decided that actually fighting 3 Tyrannosaurus Rexes is a bad idea. Yeah, well, it is a bad idea. Especially when Crunching Up Cornflakes arrives as well. So they're throwing everything they've got at us. There's not much left, to be honest. Just the Chosen of Gods there. They've got a Hyro Titan still defending the city centre. They do have some Ushabti left over. But we can see how quickly we're dealing with their infantry. In come the Ushabti. As our Carnosaurs just completely, I mean, not even breaking a sweat. Kroq-Gar tried to use his Hand of the Gods, but as usual he completely missed, but never mind, he doesn't really... to be honest, the Hand of the Gods is just nice to have. We don't actually need it to completely murder huge masses of Tomb Guard. And Ushabti. They're throwing everything they've got at us now. Literally just everything. Skeletons. We've debuffed them. It's Hell of Discord and Curse the Midnight Wind. They've got no melee attack. Very little melee defense. It's going to make it all the more easy for the Carnosaur, to just murder their way through every... I mean, look how quickly they're just dying. Let's look at their numbers there. See, just dropping away so quickly. And there we go. The entire army... collapsing. However, one solitary Tomb King has arrived to the battle a little bit later than everyone else, but he's here. Better late than never. Although, I'm going to be honest, buddy. Yeah, you're by yourself. I'm not sure how you're going to turn this around. I'm fascinated to watch. Let's see if It doesn't even say his name. Just a Tomb King. Is he going to be... How's he going to do? Is he going to do okay? How's he going to do against Dino Squad? I'm going to be honest. He's not looking... It's not looking great. No, it's bad. Well, came out of that fight mostly intact. Don't think we lost anyone. Nope, not even the Blessed Pterodons. Thank God for that. And everyone else is looking fine. Good. Excellent. Looks like the kill count. I mean, Crunchy Nut Cornflakes, 310 kills. I mean, Kroq-Gar killed 185 just by himself. And we have Khemri, which I could loot and occupy. 17k, 23% replenishment. Yeah, let's loot and occupy. So we have the Land of the Dead. We've got glittering scales. That's quite nice. -5 melee attack in radius around the unit wearing it. We can repair. We can repair. We can repair. Yes, we'll keep that. Temple of the Old Ones. Yes, we'll keep that. Geomantic Spire. Yes, we'll keep that. Do I want the Kroq-Gar Labour District here? Cetra's Pyramid. 750. What's that? Perishable Palace of Nehekhara. Big loss reduction, medium, all armies, income from all buildings, all regions in this province. Public order. Local recruitment capacity. This ancient palace was said to be once be so bright that it would hurt mortal eyes to even look upon it. Its shine has faded over time, but the power within it has not. A symbol of Cetra himself, it invigorates all those with the will to go forth and conquer. We can also loot his pyramid, so we're going to do that as well. Good stuff. Okay, we've got a gold mine here as well. That's very nice. Can't go wrong with that. Do I want... yes. Let's grab a weapon crafter's commune here. I think I will get rid of this. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, now Cetra has buggered off. But he does just have a shit ton of skeletons. That's pretty much all he's got. So it's not a massive concern. There is an army around here somewhere. Marmalade. Let's make you an enforcer. Lucky Charms. You can have a Manticore or Curse of Anra here. I mean, that's speed and melee. Yeah, okay, let's get Curse of Anra here. Let's do that. And Croissant. You can have Enforcer as well. Now, I know there's a army hiding around here somewhere. I do need to go and chase Cetra down. I've got skill points here. Honey Smacks. Soul Quench is situational, but it is nice to have. Reserves of... I would like the Focus of Mysteries. So let's get the Reserves of Eldritch Energy, the power of the Old One stored for future use. So that's at precisely the right time. The Great Plan may be advanced. And Skinkberry. Yeah, quite. You... Do I want Wind Blast? Let's get Wind Blast. And then Cocoa Pot. You can have piercing shots. Okay. Can we slow down... Oh, that's just hinders replenishment. Okay, well, we've hindered his replenishment for all the good that's going to do us. Oh, God, so many characters. Okay, you can have Blade Master and Golden Grahams. Oh, well. Let's give you Arcane Conduit. And oh, so simple. You are max rank. Let's go with... doesn't really matter, does it? Just Indomitable. Sure, doesn't make much difference. Cheerios and milk. You've got fleet-footed we could grab. Okay, let's grab that. May as well. Now we do I could just blunder into this ambush. I feel like I can probably deal with anything they throw at me. So... Oh! You spotted an enemy army waiting ambush, undeterred by the discovery the enemy is moving to intercept. Alright, I'll take that. Porridge with applesauce. If he can defeat this army, then we should be in a good... Uh-oh, dodge! Is that okay? He's fine, he's going to walk it off, no problem. On our right flank we've got the Horned Ones, led by our Scar veterans. And we've just got huge ranks of Temple Guard, who should be able to deal with these skeletons fairly easily. So on the left flank, we're moving to Temple Guard to deal with these Necropolis Knights. Is that going to go okay? I think it's probably fine. Toothy Terry, hashtag blessed, is dealing with the Ushabti with Great Bow, because fuck those guys. And the Horned Ones have clashed with the Skeleton Horsemen over here for some reason, and some Spearmen, and they're currently just chewing their way through them. Don't think they should have too much trouble there. On the right flank, Ushabti versus Temple Guard. That should be one that the Temple Guard should be able to win. And the Horned Ones, having finished off some Skeleton Horsemen, now going to crash into the rear of these Ushabti. And as you can see, doing a lot of damage there, and they are starting to crumble. And there's Healing Harry. He's been healing. He's good. We like Healing Harry. And there's Porridge with Applesauce. Just keeping an eye on everything. Doesn't want to get too involved. Just, you know, monitoring. Wandering back and forth. There's Lucky Charms. Now the slight problem is going to be this Khemri and Warsphinx over here, because it's a right bugger to kill these things. He's taken a lot of damage. We also need to kill that Tomb King. To be honest, I should probably concentrate on the Tomb Kings. Killing the Tomb King does seem to be key for dealing with the Tomb King armies. Which, now I say it, should have been fairly obvious. The Hyro Titan has laid waste to some Temple Guard there. Oh dear. But fortunately, Toothy Terry has finished off the Ushabti with great bows, and there's going to be a bit of Clash of the Titans here. Hashtag, I'm going to fuck you up. Boff. There we go, they're going to go toe to toe. Kroq-Gar's finishing off some units there. Temple Guard moving in to help the Skeleton Spearmen. Our army's taking a lot of damage, especially in the centre over here where they've been using that horrible Scarab Swarm ability. Ugh. It makes me feel itchy whenever they use it. It's the worst. Porridge with Applesauce actually taking a lot of damage here as he fights both the Tomb King and the Khemri and Warsphinx. In fact, he decides to run away, to be fair. Can't really blame him. Crushing Chris is doing his best to deal with the Khemri and Warsphinx. He's basically the only thing that can pin it down for any length of time. A little charge in the flank there. We're going to try and blat the Khemri and Warsphinx with some magic. Unfortunately, it's too close. It's taking some damage, though. Come on, Chris, get in there. Need to get this. It says victory is in our grasp, and our units are moving. A lot of our units are now out of control and just sort of doing their own thing, which is, you know, fine. I don't like to micromanage, you know? I always tell my armies, my door is always open. Come and see me if there's any issues. God, will someone kill that fucking Warsphinx, please? Come on, kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Thank you. Jesus Christ, how hard was that? The Tomb King is getting stuck in against some Kroq-Gars and Porridge with Applesauce. He spotted it. He's going to do something about that. He's like, kill it with fire. And he does. Although, with, you know, questionable... Well, he's dead. That's fine. He's fine. That's good. That's a bit of shit, wasn't it? Oh, I don't know. I'm quite glad I wasn't ambushed now. Let's take the... could do with the experience, potentially, but... Nah, well... I'm tempted to do that. Okay, so let's just exterminate. Send him back dashing for cover. And we should be able to get back into our territory, get that replenishment going on. There we go. Right, let's, because I would like banishment, so let's keep going in that direction. I mean, I would like to upgrade my temple guard, but we can't get that until level 16. Okay, well, let's get Inspiring Presence then. Let's do that. Okay, so we've broken the south. We've broken them at the Black Pyramid of Nagash. We've taken Khemri. It's just really Cetra to deal with now. Tomb King's, well, Cetra has collapsed quite quickly. I mean, we did have quite a few tough battles, but I feel like that turn was pretty decisive. Totally crushed him. Nice work, guys. Good job. Pats on the back all round. Alhike might be in trouble, but to be honest, I'm not overly concerned about that. It's not the end of the world if we lose it. Definitely want the gem mine. Casabot, I think, is just going to... let's not have that there. We could always get rid of the hothouse. I want lots of stuff that's going to increase the amount of money we make here, because it's going to bring in a lot. Oh, we've got a lot. I could get another army. How much would another army cost? 4,400. Okay. That's not too bad. That's doable. It's doable. I might go around and just upgrade some bits and pieces. I'm a little bit concerned Cetra might abandon his empire altogether and just head north and see if he can capture one of mine, which will be annoying, so I might have to send someone to chase after him. Although his army is complete garbage, so it shouldn't be too troublesome. We are going to have to take the Black Pyramid, and it does have nasty defences. So that's going to be tricky. The Black Tower of Arkan is undefended though, so let's just steal some technology while we're here, may as well. Can't hurt. Get a little level up there. You can steal more technology, to be honest. I guess Block Army is quite nice. It is quite useful from time to time. Oatmeal, do you want to steal? Good job, nice work. How much? What tech do we have? 199 research rates. Holy balls. It's going to be... So we're going to get a sequence of labourers in 3 turns. The ability to make people strong cups of tea. Probably what that is, my guess is. And then the sequence of geological prospecting, which increases income from mines and quarries by 200%, which is pretty major. Definitely going to want that. I would also like the sequence of Honoured Guardians. Melee attack and defense for Temple Guard, plus weapon strength and armour. I think that would come in useful. Bastiliodons, upkeep for... Okay. Star Chambers, fine. Yeah, some of this stuff is nice, but ultimately, I feel like that's a key tech. That's a key tech. And that's nice to have. Everything, I mean, plus 10 armor for Kroq-Gars? Meh, who cares? Weapon strength, that's quite nice. Melee attack for Stegodon Carnosaurs, that's okay. Upkeep and reduction is nice. I guess the Lord Recruit rank is quite nice. So that could be quite good to have. Okay, who else? Rice Krispies, how's Archaon doing? Is he okay? You block him? Success! Finally! He got that darned Roadrunner. Eventually. Although, are you at war with those guys? Are you at war with Kislev? Yes, you are. And you just stood outside the city. Not doing anything. Well, not sure how That's going to go for you. We'll cleanse corruption because there's bound to be quite a bit of corruption. Oh, hello.
I must fulfill
The dwarves have arrived. Thorgrim, Ungrim, and Belagar all together, and the Chaos Armies. Yeah, I don't think Archaon's going to do very well. To be honest, Archaon seems a bit broken. He destroyed Prague, and then they literally built it while he had his back turned, and now he's just sat outside. I don't know, maybe moping. Maybe he's realised the futility of his quest to destroy the world, when all it takes is 1,500 goals and 1 turn to rebuild a city. That's got to hit him hard. I hope he's okay. Okay, Land of the Dead. We could do global recruitment capacity, leadership. Yeah, well, yeah, alignment of crafting. It's always going to be alignment of crafting. Galbaraz. I could upgrade to that. Sure, alright. Defences. Yeah, okay. It costs a lot to upgrade these places. And I don't entirely think it's worth it, but while we don't have the growth in other locations, it's probably sensible, so we will do that. Unfortunately, that's all the time we've got for this episode, so I'm going to have to leave it there. Next time, we'll be hunting down Cetra and taking the Black Pyramid of Nagash and the Black Tower of Arkan, basically finishing off Cetra. Assuming because he's got some wheels, he's off. So we might be playing a bit of wacky races to try and hunt him down. But we have pretty much broken Cetra, and then we can move on to dealing with Arkan, and then across the Great Sea, and we're going to go and see if we can help out Papa Mazdamundi. So there we go. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.